Thank God it's Friday. It is December 11th. We're about 4 hours into trading. Hello, traders. We've got some market selling taking place right now. You know that we've been looking for some softness over the course of the last week. I had mentioned this to you a week ago. I've been hammering that point home time after time. If you watched my Sunday night video, I gave you about 4 or 5 reasons why the market looked like it was overextended. You can see how yesterday we tried the downside a little bit. We kind of bounced back into the middle of the range, and then we went nowhere. Let's take a look at that daily chart, and you can see how all this was set into motion. Couple of really nice surges to the all-time high, a pause, another pullback, and another surge to that high. Now here's the key bar. This was the important bar, and this took place on Wednesday. The market opened at a new all-time high, and it spent the rest of the day selling off. That led to a bearish engulfing candle, and that engulfs the day before, the day before, the day before. It took 3 trading days along with it. When you have this type of pattern off of a new high, that is a sign that a reversal may be coming. We also had the market riding the upper edge of a 20-day Bollinger Band. Let's put that up very quickly. This is something that you can add to your own charts. Almost every charting software program has this. I like using a 20-day period. That's just what I'm used to. And we'll add a little purple line in the middle so you can get a feel for where that comes into play. And there's your Bollinger Band. Up on the high, market pulls back. Up on the high, market pulls back. Up on the high, little dip. Here we are at a new all-time high. We have been expecting this pullback. Now, there's also an upward sloping trend line that is being tested right now. I've referenced this a number of times, and we'll connect these lines. The more touches, the better. The more valid that upward sloping trend line is. What does this mean? Believe it or not, there are trading algorithms that draw these trend lines. So much like a horizontal support or resistance level, these programs know where these lines are. The more people that can draw them like I just did, the more people that can see them visually without drawing them, the more relevant they are. When those price points are broken, it's a big deal. So even on a 5-minute chart, if you're day trading, trust me, these algorithms draw these lines and they know where they are and they know that traders react to them. So right now we've got the market testing this major moving average. I'm going to remove the Bollinger Bands because they kind of get in the way. So I want to put up a couple of other things, the major moving averages, for instance, and I want to put up the 20-day because you can see that that comes into play right at SPY 363.30, which is right where we are, and that's right where we found support. I'm going to put up the 5-minute chart, and you can see a downward sloping trend line right like that, and it was just breached to the upside. Does that mean buy? No, not really. Oftentimes you'll see that just ticked up to take out that trend line, and that will spark some buying, mainly by day traders who are looking to get long on that violation. And then you'll see the market roll over and come right back down again because we have a downward sloping channel that's forming right now, with that being the lower end and this being the higher end. So I believe that we're going to see continued selling. Now here, we've got the 1OP indicator. You can see a bearish cross right here from yesterday. So from the open, it was fairly bearish. We had a nice bearish cross right in there. That ended up being good. Every little move higher, these little bounces, has been an opportunity to get short. I believe that we'll see a little bit of a run in here, a little bit of a pause, and then the market will stage another leg lower. It's going to be testing that 20-day moving average, and we're not quite down to it, and that major upward sloping trend line that I had drawn. If you want more fundamental analysis, you can get that from my pre-open market comments that I post every day to Twitter. In the description below this video, I have a link to my Twitter feed so you can follow me there. That helps me to keep these videos very short. Now, we have been selling out of the money bullish put spreads, but we've been doing it on very, very strong stocks, and we've been selling them within a 3-week window, meaning that they expire in 3 weeks or less. We actually got filled on 3 spreads this week. They're all in fantastic shape. You're going to see those spreads on YouTube tomorrow because I record the video Wednesday night for my members. They're able to get in on the trades. We got in on 3 of them, and then you can see the video Saturday morning. Lots of great educational content in there, and I show you exactly the process that I go through to find these swing trades. Super easy with Option Stalker. It's what it's designed to do. So look for that video. We can take a look at a couple of the picks, and I can hammer home the point of relative strength, which, by the way, I love this stock. This is Chewy, CHWY, cup and handle formation, breakout to a new high, nice. Then we have follow through buying, and there's an earnings reaction with a breakout now. Really like this stock. I think this stock continues to go higher. This is the type of stock that you would want to sell an out of the money bullish put spread on. You would need to go below this breakout right here and give yourself at least some breathing room. I think that $74 price level could be pretty good to lean on. Let's see if we can get a credit there. Maybe go out to the Christmas, the December 24 expiration, and we'll go down to that 72 strike price maybe. Oh, they've got a lot of strike prices on it. That's good. So we'll take a look at what kind of credit we have here. And you can see that $78 is the breakout price right there. That's the minimum. That's the closest I would want to get. This is kind of a choppy stock too. I would prefer to try and get down to that $75, $74 price point. Let's see if we've got any kind of credit in there. Yeah, we do actually. Got a little bit of a credit there. So if we go out 2 weeks from today, the December 24th expiration, sell the 75 puts, buy the 74 puts. You can see that that spread is 13 cents bid, offered at 24 cents. I need 20 cents. That's the credit that I would need to receive for that. That's a decent trade. And that puts you all the way right down in this area right here, which is where that breakout was before a fantastic earnings report. I don't think the stock's ever going to see that price point. You can see the relative strength by overlaying the S&P 500. Market down, 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 stock up, up, up. If you're swing trading, you simply use a longer time horizon when you're running these searches. If you're a day trader, you use 5-minute, 15-minute criteria to find these stocks. If I put that 5-minute chart up, look at that. It's so apparent here. Look at what the stock has done today. Look at what the market, the gray line is the SPY. Look what it's done. So these are the comparisons that we do every day. If you had bought this stock yesterday thinking that the market was going to open higher, just because you're in a stock with relative strength, you'd have been making money today even when the market's down. Now that's a very unusual situation to be in because 75% of all stocks follow the market. And that's why I preach that you must keep your eye on the market. I would not be taking any long positions right now. If I had 1 or 2 bullish put spreads that I were looking to put on, Chewy would be one that I would do. Again, you want to keep it 2 weeks or less so that you have accelerated time premium decay working in your favor. How do we find these stocks? Easy. Go into bullish searches. We can click on Pop Bull. There it is right there. Disney has been on this search from the beginning of the day. If I showed you the comments in my chat room, you would see a ton of money being made on Disney today. It was right on the search, right out of the gate this morning. Put up that 1 OSI indicator and you're going to see incredible relative strength. This stock still looks like it wants to go higher. Continue to go down into some other searches. We'll take a look at heavy buying. You'll see Disney and Chewy there. Baidu looks fantastic. Look at how strong that stock is. Still near its high of the day. You can see I've set some alerts here. I'm going to set another alert because if we do get a market bounce, I want to know when this stock is starting to recoup. CIEN, look at that. Do you see how easy this is to find? When you look at our chat room, you're going to notice traders posting symbols. Bought this, bought this, bought this, bought this, sold this, made this much money. And then all of us see the trades that they're doing. And then we go to the searches and we go, oh yeah, there it is right there. I know why they like CIEN, BILI. This one's pulled back a bit far. So this one I would not be too excited about. You can see how it ran up. Stock started to stall out, lost its momentum. It lost its relative strength right in here. It dipped below zero. This is your sign right in here. Get the heck out. As long as it maintains that relative strength, we're okay with it. Your other warning sign is that the market has been making a new low of the day and the market is weak. So we don't want to be in long positions. We don't want to be trading against the market. You can see all of the stocks with relative strength in here. I've already shown you some great ones. TME, that was a beautiful scoop that we had yesterday. See that drop there? We sold some out of the money $18 puts for 35 cents yesterday. Love it. They are going to expire next week. You'll see that in the video I release to YouTube tomorrow. I love this big breakout right here. I love that follow through candle here. In the video I mentioned, if we get any kind of little pullback in here tomorrow, we should be able to sell those $18 puts. And a week out represents a really nice return. And you can see now the stock is $1.20 out of the money. This trade is looking quite good. This stock has a lot of relative strength. It wants to move higher. How do we use that information? We look at the chart. We start drawing some alert lines here. Drop this here. If the stock can get above that price point, I'm interested in it. But I also need to have my 5-minute chart of the SPY running. And this will tell me when it's time to be in the market. This is a nice little bounce that we could have played, but I would be relatively cautious. I believe that we are going to see a bear trend day. I believe that the market is going to continue to probe for support today. I believe that that upward sloping trend line and the 20-day moving average is going to be tested. I'm kind of looking at that SPY 363 level as being one that might be able to hold. SPY 360 is another support level. I'm not looking for a long-term, prolonged, nasty drop or anything like that. I still feel that the market bid is pretty secure. Seasonal strength is fueling that. Gosh, if politicians could ever get their act together and get a $900 billion stimulus plan together, that would certainly help as well. But look for additional selling as bullish put spreaders. We don't have to rush into anything. We want to make sure that market support is there. We've been in cash for the last week or two, predominantly, and we're waiting for opportunities to set up. We are not managing losing positions right now because we knew when it was time to take some chips off the table, and now we're just stalking. We're looking, we're waiting. When we have market support, I'll let you know, and we'll be ready to fire. Really like that CHWY trade. I really like Baidu today. I think Disney's a little bit too far out of the gate for us to really consider. That's how easy it is to find trades. Thanks, everybody. Have a great weekend. Please leave your comments and please subscribe to the YouTube channel and turn on your notifications so that you never miss these videos. Thanks again. Trade well.
Thank you for watching this YouTube video. I'm Pete Stolzers and I'm going to keep the trade ideas coming along with lots of education, so make sure to subscribe to the channel and please turn on your notifications so that you never miss another trade. If you like the content, please give it a thumbs up. I've loaded 2 other videos that I think you're really going to enjoy. Stay tuned. We'll see you soon.